Fancy camera. Alright. So I just go to the movies. I don't go to the movies much, but I did. I decided to go out, watch me something. So I went out there, put on my good coat, my good shirt, my good hat. I decided to go out, watch me a good old movie, And so I did. I go out, I watch a movie, and it's kind of an interesting movie. Yeah, it's an interesting movie. Of course, it's run by Yankees. The theater. All them Yankees and liberals out there. But I try to look past it, try to go enjoy myself a good darn movie, and I did. I go, and the movie's kind of weird, but I went and I watched it anyways, and it was alright. I've seen better. Definitely seen better. Larry the Cable Guy. Anything he's in is better. But that's not the point right now. Jeff Foxworthy. Anything there is better. But the point is, I go out see this movie, and it's about these three teenagers. There's three of them, and they need money, so they like stealing. They like stealing for money. One of them's a girl. Her dad's abusive. Blah 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 blah. He likes to beat her, which is not right. Man don't touch woman. Man don't ever touch a woman. He goes, he beats her, but the girl's trying, she wants to move away, so that they steal money. They go around, they steal it from people, which is not the American way. The American way is to put on some work boots, get your butt out there and work for some money, but they don't know that. They don't know it. So, they steal, that's what they do, and they said there's this army veteran, and he's a veteran in the army, and they're going to go steal from him. Wow, these kids must have been raised by Colin Kaepernick. Well, that's what they do. They want to steal from the army vets. He's got $300,000 or so in his house. They're up in Detroit. Some Yankee town, of course. A bunch of no good teenagers running around, not working, stealing from people. That's what they do. And they steal $300,000. They're going to steal $300,000 from this guy. Turns out, dude's a badass, but they didn't know it. He's crazy, but he's bad. They go in there and they're trying to steal from him. He comes out with his gun, his American gun, because that's what you got to have in your house, an American gun. And he's got his, boom, he shoots one of them dead. That's just one of them. He didn't know there's two more. He's blind. Did I tell you that? I didn't tell you that. He's blind. So he's blind, he shoots one of them, one of them's dead. The two other ones are hiding from him, like some poons. Well, he goes downstairs in his house, and they left their shoes in his house downstairs. And he sees the shoes and he's like, oh no, there must be more people. So guess what he does? He goes looking like everyone should. But the dude can't see, so he ain't going to find them. But he goes looking for them anyways. And they try to fight and they try to hide and all this, blah, 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 blah. They go to this dude's basement. There's some girl locked up because she accidentally killed his daughter back in the day. She's locked up. They let her out. He finds out. He goes crazy. He tries to kill him. There's some dog involved. The dog's attacking him. The movie's going crazy. I have no clue what's going on. I can't keep up with it. There's some Yankees in their movies, all fast-paced and whatnot. And they're going, and the dude, he fights the guy. He knocks the guy down, and the guy falls out the window. You think the guy's dead. He's not. We'll come back to that. He goes, they let the girl free, the girl that was down there, and that girl runs, she runs home, and but the two teenagers can't get out. God knows why. God knows why. But the girl did, but the two teenagers can't. Who knows? So two teenagers are still there. Well, the guy got pushed out the window. So the one guy, he's down there at the window, fell. The girl's still hiding, but the guy, the blind guy, who's crazy, catches her, forces her down into the basement thing, ties her up, and he tells her that the woman that they let go was pregnant with a new child to replace the child that she had murdered back in the day. And now he says that the girl who they let this girl go, so they got the new girl, put a girl in there, the girl that stole the money. He says, you got to be the baby mama now. Well, this girl's tied up, and he's get this weird fancy machine thing that he's got, and he's going to impregnate the girl. He's going to impregnate her with his machine. Then, right when he's getting ready to do it, the guy comes back out of nowhere, because I guess you fall out of a window, you don't die anymore. I don't know. And he runs up and he starts fighting the guy, and they're fighting, and they're fighting, and they're fighting, and they're fighting, and you think, who's going to win, who's going to win, I don't know. Well, he knocks out the old blind guy, and, he thinks he's running away. He thinks he is. They tie him up. They have him tied up somewhere, and they're trying to find their way out the house. They're trying to creep. The blind man's got all the entrances blocked and the exits blocked, so they can't get out. So they're trying to find their way out the house. but they can't do it. And guess who gets out of his tied up position? The blind man. The blind man comes out, boom, with his American gun and kills the boy. The boy's dead. The boy died. Now, the other girl is running away. There's still a dog chasing her. Somehow the dog ends up in the trunk of her car. The girl gets away with the money, and she's going ready to start her new life. That's the kind of movies we got nowadays. You darn Yankees. People are stealing from veterans. Stealing from veterans. Let me tell you where that don't happen. The good states of the South. It will never happen down here. Ever, ever, ever. Because the South is better than the North and all you Yankees in every freaking way possible. Also, I would just like to say that one day, eventually, you know, the South, it will rise again! God dang stupid kids nowadays don't know anything good.